Hey, beautiful soul, welcome or welcome back to Checking in the Sunshine. It feels so good to be here again. It's been a little while since we last checked in, and if you've been wondering why, well, the truth is, I've been pouring into myself. I've been letting my friends and family pour into me, and it has really reminded me of something I want to share today, which is how important it is to choose your circle, your people, the ones who make you feel fuller, softer, and lighter, even in the hardest times. So, what we're going to talk about today is the power of your inner circle. How the right relationships can contribute to a holistic, grounded life, and why celebrating each other matters as much as holding each other up in grief. So I want you to take a breath with me before we dive in. Inhale love. And exhale gratitude. Alright, sunshine. Let's talk. So there are seasons in life where you realize how much your circle matters. Times of joy like weddings, birthdays, road trips that turns into memories you'll never forget, and times of pain like funerals, heartbreaks, or even disappointments that bring you to your knees. And in both those moments, whether you're celebrating or you're mourning, who's around with you makes all the difference, really. And I've learned that your inner circle can be less, especially about the number of people, and more about the quality of those people. It is really about who really sees you fully. The good, the messy, the complicated, and still says, I'm here. It's about the friends who will sing their lungs out with you on a long drive, who will laugh until your stomach hurts, the ones who will show up for you at your wedding and dance like nobody's watching, and just also be there in the quiet at a funeral where you're burying your mother, your father, or anyone closest to you, and they are holding your hand when you don't have the strength to stand on your own. Those moments, both the joy and the grief, are really sacred, and the people who really share them with you are your chosen family. Well, I consider them my chosen family. And really, sometimes we think we can do life alone. And yes, you know what, we are capable. But thriving is different than surviving. A holistic lifestyle is not just about your own self-work, your own healing, your own faith, or whatever else. It's really also about the relationship that surrounds you, the ones that water you when you are dry, and the ones that get you to pour back into. Because really, let's be honest, there is a kind of healing that only happens in community. When I look at my circle, I don't just see friends or really, like family by blood. I see mirrors reflecting back to me the parts of myself I sometimes forget. I see reminders that I am loved, even when I don't feel lovable. I see people who hold my dreams in their hands like they are treasure cloths, cheering me on, praying for me, celebrating me, and really in return, I get joy in doing the same for them. That's what makes the circle so powerful. It's not one-sided, it's a dance of giving and receiving, of celebrating and grieving, of pouring out and being poured into. And really, choosing your circle is one of the wisest acts of self-care. Who you surround yourself with shapes your mindset, your spirit, and even sometimes your faith. The right people remind you of God's presence when you feel far away. They bring laughter when you feel, like everything is heavy, like life is heavy. They make your ordinary moment feel extraordinary because you're sharing them. Even sometimes, some things as simple as singing in the car on a road trip because a memory you'll carry forever. That's what that moment becomes. And even when there's loss, and it will always be at some point, that same circle that becomes your safety net. So maybe today it's just a gentle reminder to check in with your circle, who's cheering for you, who's praying with you, who makes you feel lighter when you're around them, and just as important, whose life are you showing up for? Whose life you cheering on? Whose life you praying over or even celebrating? Relationships are not really about perfection. They're about presence, about being there in moments that really matters. So I really want us to just pause together and take a breath. Close your eyes if you can. And if you can't, you can just keep them open and just think about one person in your circle that makes you feel seen. Bring them into your mind. Smile at the thought of them and just whisper thank you. Or maybe later in the day, you can send them a text message and tell them that you appreciate them, because we never really say it enough, do we? Sunshine, life is really short to walk with people that don't really water your soul. So choose those who celebrate you. Choose those that you can celebrate. Choose those that you can stand with in joy and in grief, because the truth is we are not really meant to do this life thing alone. And when we choose our inner circle with care, we're not just choosing friends, we are choosing family, we are choosing healing, we are choosing kind of wholeness that makes even the hardest days bearable and the good days unforgettable. So thank you for checking in with me today. If this episode touched you, share it with someone in your circle who makes your life sweeter. Remind them how much they mean to you. And always, always remember, you don't have to chase the light. You are the light. So I'll see you next time. Until then, Celebrate your people, love them deeply, and keep checking in.